poetry is to me, poetry to me is like a journal. It's very personal. And to use a cliche, because I know, you know, poets appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's just very personal. I always include part of myself in poetry, even if it's political poetry, I guess. And the evolution of poetry, I cannot speak for the rest of the world, obviously, but I can speak for Wilmington. I think there's a really big poetry movement in Wilmington that's now converging. We got the old school poets and the freestyling poets and the poetry blog, and it's all coming together, and more venues in Wilmington are interested in poetry and its power to attract people. So that's very good.
No mud in your eye. I drink to stay drunk in the dump I've fallen. I'm sinking to stay sunk like a chump I'm crawling. And I meet some girl since I'm a guy and I want some, but that's all lie. I gets her pearls fenced on the slide, but she just jumps, runs, and off she slides. Still, that's okay where I've come from. We have our fun and we run. So what can I say except say, Mom, I have not one, for I have none. I drinks me rum, I drinks me rye, for in the sky travels higher. Alcohol, my only friend. Only alcohol will stay true to me. Very, very bitter end. Thank you very much.
Poetry, I don't know, man. You're trying to ask me a question. It's so evasive. You know, when you try to define it, it slips away. What's good, I feel. A poem can mean, and the best poems will go through cross time, and the next generation will read their meaning into it. Those kinds of things to me speak to the unconscious, the collective unconscious. You know, that's what makes things really sparkle, stand out. It just shows people what life is.
And his love reminds me of a warm spring day that the sun softly kisses the earth, and he is refreshing. And it is refreshing to see a real man instead of seeing little boys.
Once upon a time, when I was just a boy, I used to wonder what I was going to be when I grew up. What was I going to do to make money to support myself? How was I going to be able to take care of my parents when they got old? I always wanted these things.
On purpose. And no, I wasn't nervous to do my public service. Go on, call me a rat for taking a stand. But you did not see him in action, with weapon in hand. If I were being honest, hell, I'll tell you no lie. I'll be right there with some popcorn when it's time for him to fry. Bullseye, when he tagged everything.
This world into existence. Holler your name so that those in the deepest corner of civilization can hear and listen with ears of dread that you are